Hi everyone. All right, to start this video off, I wanted to thank the crew of the Transstar Galactica. You guys all answered my questions really well and helped me. Your advice is actually helping me figure out a few things on how I'm going, to get through my own transition. And I really appreciate that, guys. It means a lot. And before I go any further, ta-da! Do you guys like it? I had a string of lights and an old pride flag, and I thought I could throw it all together. And honestly, the whole rainbowy thing, that part accident, seriously, but it works out. A lot of things like that are like that for me, and no complaints. Well, okay. The question I was asking, just to put into a nutshell, was, how do you feel about surgery? Did you need it, or do you need it? How are you going to get through the pain, or the pain of not having it, the pain of getting it, and, dealing with just the pain of the surgical part of transition? How you feel about it? And everyone had some really, really good insights and some excellent, excuse me, and excellent ideas on how to get through it, or how they got through it. And it's a big deal. The reason why I asked this question is because I am reaching a point where I'm not sure what else I can do without surgery. I haven't been on hormones that long, even though the big year is on, was it the 3rd of December? It will mark the anniversary of the very first pill I ever took, estrogen pill. And so that's very special. Now I'm finding, beyond how, I do my hair or my makeup or fashion or body modifications like the snake bites or a tattoo or something. I can't really do much else without the surgery. Even for now, my body's going to continue doing a lot of changing. But if I'm going to, if I go any further in terms of physical transition beyond, hormonal development, it's going to involve surgery. And it's funny because when I started this and I told people about it, I didn't know if I was going to do surgery. I really didn't. Some part of me almost felt guilty for wanting to change pieces of my body that I was born with. And, it was, at first, I could understand for myself, not judging others, but at first I could understand, growing breasts, and reducing something, the penis, the hormones and all. I wasn't sure if it was right in my mind to alter my own body like that. It just didn't, I wasn't sure. And it's funny because that harkens back to when I first started coming out to people, where I thought I'm just a cross-dresser. I don't like the term just. I mean, transvestite is trans. Non-op trans, I guess you'd tell. Well, that's different too. Anyways, just pass that up. The point I'm trying to make is I thought I was, good there, where I would just be a girl some of the time, and people would know, my good friends would know about it, and I'd never pass, so it wasn't a big issue. I'd only be part-time. Then I thought I would do full-time, thinking I would go no further. Then I thought I should try hormones. And that was that was it. That was that broke the, opened the floodgates, broke down the dam, whatever you want to say. It made me realize that I physically need surgery for transition, because it's a part of me. I feel like a woman, and I am a woman. What I don't like is the fact that having that physical part means there's always a part of me that goes, but you have a penis. And see, that's an issue, because it's always in the back of my mind. And I am struggling with that. And as I, searching for ways I can pay for it, searching for ways I can deal with it. And we all hurry, when we start this at a certain point, we're like, okay, let's go to the next step. Come on, let's go. Especially, I guess, in the early stages when, all your emotional centers and the way you think and feel about things start shifting, because you're able to see it through a different light. What comes down is, for me, is that my dysphoria has gotten really bad. My body dysphoria, it's gotten to a point where you could almost call it a crisis sometimes. It can really affect my mood. It can hurt. That's why I decided I would ask about that. How do you handle all this pain, including recovery? And one of the big things I get is from everyone I've asked, tranny star, outside of it, is other people. That's not easy for me. I tend to always see the negatives that people hand on at me and not the positives. So I tend to avoid, or I used to tend to avoid people. Excuse me. Reaching out isn't easy, I think, for anybody. And when I see myself trying to survive this, I realize there's just no way I can do it a woman alone. In a lot of ways, I'm alive now because of these other people. I wouldn't have made it. There's no way. I think I just would not be here. First, there was a support group, and and then my friends, and then my grandmother and brother, and in a lot of ways now, Tranny Star. All that's come together and given me the gift of a community. And I think that is really how you survive the pain of this. We all have our personal ways. I think, especially after hearing everyone's take on my questions, that the community is how you make it. The community is what will, one of the biggest parts of getting you through this. You are going to need other people, because you are going to do something that will leave you helpless. Do it by yourself, no one will. It won't. I don't know what I'm trying to say here. I guess maybe I should just say at this point, thank you guys. It's made the things you've thought about is going to make the next coming months even a lot easier, having something I can work from. And it's good to know that people see me in the community, and that a lot of you got my name right. It's Chibi Jibi. It's Chibi as in like the little anime thing, and GB because Jennifer Bone, my chosen name, G and B. It's not very clear, but that's all I could think of. And again, thank you guys, and really keep shining that light in the darkness. Love you all. Bye.